Hey folks, this is Zach, bringing more updates on World of Warcraft Shadowlands. Have you all know that the weekly Mythic reward chat has been changed into more rewarding chance in items as compared to the BFA? In Shadowlands, we can opt to choose the item based to the accomplished content from previous week. How does it work? What kind of requirements that we need to fulfill in order to get to choose? Let's have a look in details about this topic on the Great Vaults or Mythic Plus Weekly Cage BFA weekly objectives and rewards in Shadowlands. Please be reminded that the contents are still in beta testing and it might having changes in the future. Without wasting our precious time, let us look into our mind mapping of this Shadowlands weekly chess as an overview of all. Well everyone, based on the routes or routes we are going to discuss about how does it work, raid objectives requirement, Mythic Plus objectives and reward eye levels, and PvP objectives to earn this lootable item in weekly chests. With this new system, how does it works? Basically, the Great Vault is the same thing as weekly cage BFA, whereby we are able to loot one item from the chest depends on the highest content that we have completed. The downside of current BFA is a random piece of dungeon loot based on our class or spec. I repeat again, current BFA is a random piece of dungeon loot based on our class or spec. In Shadowlands, the Great Vault works the same, whereby it will allow you to receive a reward for completing Mythic Plus dungeon, raid, or in PvP. If a player complete more content, the person can earn more choices of items to choose based on BIS spec required. Well, it is still play with luck, but yet again, it can be chosen rather than in BFA receive randomly one item on weekly chat. Let's say if getting shit item for sure will curse people around. Details for the following objective needs to be completed to add choices in your weekly chest reward are shown as described. From this table, it can be divided into three contents or sections, which are raids, Mythic Plus dungeon, and PvP, as I have mentioned before this. Let us narrow down into specific mode of content. Like the first one is the raid objective requirement. I repeat, the raid objective requirement. By the way guys, as a reminder that you can only choose one item, and completing more objectives increases the number of items from which you get to choose. For raid, the quality of the weekly chest shall be determined by the highest difficulty completed for the week, and only raid item from the loot table can be looted. Furthermore, it only applies to the current raid tier, which is Castle of Northril. For example, if you clear 10/10 normal but only 7 out of 10 for heroic, your first two pieces will be heroic quality, but your last option will be normal quality, which only can be choose one item on weekly reset. Next one is the Mythic Plus objectives and reward eye level. I repeat, next one is the Mythic Plus objectives and reward eye levels. This one is being determined by the highest difficulty completion level of M+ through 1 times of highest completion will be rewarding you 1 item in weekly chest. 4 times highest completion shall reward to you another item of choice, and 10 times of highest key completion giving you another item of choice. For example, if you completed more than 4 dungeons but fewer than 10 times of Mythic Plus dungeon in a week, on weekly reset you will get to items offered in your Great Vault. The first objective will be based on the highest level dungeon that you have completed. The second part is the eye level will be based on the 4th highest level dungeon that you have completed, which means 4 times highest level of dungeon completed will give you the second choice of item. If you completed more than 10 times of highest difficulty in M+ dungeon in a week, on the reset day or weekly reset, you will get 3 choices of items offered in your Great Vault or weekly chest. The first one eye level will be based on the highest level dungeon that you completed. The second choice of item reward will be based on the 4th highest level. I repeat, 4th highest level dungeon that you have completed. 4 times of highest level dungeon that you have completed. The reward option selection will be based on the 10th highest level dungeon that you have completed for the third selection. Alright guys, lastly, for PvP objective is the same like weekly raid and dungeon reward, whereby it is still the same thing to choose only 1 item from the completed objectives, which rewarding more options to choose. That being said, what do you think about the topic discussed? As usual, it is just my personal overview, which may be right or wrong. If you have any ideas, concern, opinions, anything to add up value, feel free to drop under the comments box down below to discuss. Appreciate for your fullest support. Thank you everyone for your time on watching this video, and see you again in the next time. Take care, have a great day.